Well, hello there, and welcome to the #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas, Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell.
New start.
I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell, coming to you live from the Icebox. You already know the best producer in the land, Vic Frost in the building.
Oh yeah.
As always, I'm gonna give you the disclaimer to prepare yourself to be inebriated by the Mitchell magic. This is where it happens. This is where it just jumps on you, off me and on you, and poof, you're intoxicated. That's we go. Woo! Tonight we got to start off, I always got something for you. All my bottled water drinkers, where y'all at? Come on in. You need to tune in for this. This could save your life. I'm just saying, this could save your life. Bottled water is causing cancer, birth defects, and dementia. Now, this is off the news now. ABC. You dig what I'm saying? All right, now follow me, stay with me. Bottled water is causing cancer, birth defects, and dementia. The average brain has 7 grams of plastic in it. 7 grams is equivalent to a plastic spoon. You know when you get the 3-pack, they had the spoon, the fork, and the knife in there? Yeah. That spoon, that's 7 grams of plastic right there. That's what's in the average human brain from y'all drinking them bottled waters. And the reason this is because when those bottled waters are bottled, they're stored in warehouses on pallets, and they sitting there, and that heat gets to them. As that heat gets to them, that plastic seeps into the water. Yep. Then they ship it out to these floors, and then y'all get it and y'all drink it. And next thing you know, y'all having babies with 7 fingers, and they can't see straight and stuff because of the birth defects. This is what I'm saying. So, how do you get around that? how do you stop that? First of all, you got to cut down all them bottled waters you drink, get you a water filter or something, and what? Bottled waters was getting you. You talking about bottled water? Bottled waters was doing it to you.
I thought it was plastic bottle.
Yeah, it's plastic bottled waters, but damn, get you a filter and get it out the sink and clean your water. How about that? You talking about bottled water? You gonna keep killing yourself?
Glass bottle.
Yeah, you could get that, but how many?
That's expensive.
Like, come on now. Yeah, get you a filter and clean your own water. I never understood it anyway. Now you won't drink the water. You'll go out and buy bottled water, but you'll cook with the water. You'll brush your teeth with the water. You'll wash with the water. You'll clean your plates and pots and pans with the water. So I understand you do everything with the water but drink it.
So the filter system, all that water is filtered. All the water you use will be filtered.
Yes. Which would make sense then. As opposed to you going to buy bottled water to drink, but you still cooking with this water, brushing your teeth with this water, washing your pots and pans with this water. Like, make it make sense. I'm just saying. But yeah, the bottled water is what's killing those people. So we got to cut down the bottled waters or get you a water filter and cut them out completely, expeditiously. Because, like I said, when that heat, they sit in that heat, and that plastic get up, they call it microplastics, get all in that water, and then you digesting it, and now it's going up to your brain, and got you doing all types of foolishness. You don't even know why you're doing it. I'm just saying, this is what's happening, people. This is what's going on. And these are the top 6 worst bottled waters in 2026.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I gave y'all a list before, but now it's been updated because we 6 months in right now. You see what I'm saying? We halfway through the years to about now, I think almost 6. Are we 5? No, we about to be 6. Okay, somewhere around there. Right. I think June will be 6, right? Okay. Stay with me. So we're about halfway through because there's 12 of them in the year. Bye. So these are the top 6 worst bottled waters in 2026. Number 1, Mountain Valley Spring Water. Now, you remember that was one of the top ones before, right? Okay.
That's a 9.
Yeah, with a 50 out of 100 with very high levels of arsenic, 40 times the recommended guideline. 40 times the recommended guideline of arsenic, now they say. Where y'all at? Tap the screen, shut the light. Where y'all at? Now, let's get in here now. Number 2, Topo Chico. With a 38 out of 100, has the highest level of PFAS and or forever chemicals of any bottled water. I ain't never see Topo Chico, so I don't know where they even sell that at. But hey, stay away from it. Wherever they sell it at, you don't want none of it. You hear what I'm saying? Number 3, Essentia. Now I see plenty of that. With a 10 out of 100, with trihylomethanes. And forever chemicals, bromate, and even phthalates. So that's what's in Essentia. Number 4, Kirkland Signature Water with a 41 out of 100 because it has 9 times the legal limit of trihylomethanes, which can endanger your reproductive system. Once again, we talking about having them babies. Now here we go with the water tainting the babies. You see what I'm saying? You tainting the womb that the babies is coming out of. Wah! You dig what I'm saying? Number 5, Walmart spring water with a 25 out of 100. And has 10 times the recommended amount of radium-226 and 228 and high amounts of bromate. It's the water we ingested, baby. You're drinking every day now. You sip. When you're sipping on now. Number 6, Fiji water with a 25 out of 100.
Fiji?
With heavy metal content in the water.
Fiji used to be a high-end joint.
Like my mama used to say, something in the milk ain't clean, something in the water ain't clean.
Wow.
It ain't the milk, nah, it's the water, baby. Something in the water ain't clean. That's all I'm saying. That's why you gotta get you a filter and you filter it on out. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all thought they was doing it for you. You know, they doing this bottling tap water anyway. And putting a tax on it for you. And you spending it up.
Storing it in the warehouse.
Yeah. Or buying water that's been stored in the warehouse and putting plastic all in your system. Either one. Get you a filter, people. Get you a filter. Man, tap it. Where y'all at? Tap that screen and come on in. I know y'all need to hear this here. I know y'all been wondering this. Everybody been wondering this like I've been wondering it. I know you've been wondering it, Vic. This is why your gas has been running out so fast. Now, come on now. You know gas prices been through the roof. It's damn near $5 a gallon now. And it seems like as soon as you fill up and you get to the pump, next thing you know, you get the ride, next thing you know, you need to go to the pump again. You dig what I'm saying? So this is why. If you ever notice when you go to the pumps, they have that sign that said it's 10% ethanol. You ever pay that any attention, Vic? Yes. Okay. Well, in March of 2026, the EPA issued an emergency waiver allowing E15 gas, which means we're going to have 15% ethanol in it instead of 10%. Right? Okay. Now, Congress has passed a law stating that now they're going to allow E15 all year round to be added to the gasoline and fuel. Right? Now, that might not sound like a big deal. Okay, whatever. But let me explain what that ethanol does. And mind you, now, this is what I did in the military. I was a gas man, petroleum specialist. Shout out to all my 92 Foxes and all my battle buddies went to war with me. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, so I know a little something about this here. So what that is, what the ethanol is, basically what the ethanol does, it cuts the gas. For all my street pharmacists and people who are in the street, it's basically cut. They put cut on it so you don't have to use, so they don't have to use as much gas, or you don't have to use as much gas. So they cut some of it with the ethanol. So basically, you know, when anything is cut or stepped on, it's a less valuable product, right? Okay, so that's the layman's. Let me get into it though. Okay, boom, brown, boom, 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 basically. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, add ethanol. Ethanol is basically something they add to the fuel so you don't need as much fuel. So basically they cut it. And anybody knows, Okay, I just said that. The worst of the product, which is why your car has been idling rough when you're just sitting there. Okay, while your gas has been running out so fast and while your digital fuel gauge has been off. You know how that's been all over the place sometimes where you're sitting there, you think, oh, I'm supposed to have this much gas and they ain't got that much gas? This is why. Because they've been putting E15 in. They ain't just started this, they just officially announced it. But they've been doing this, like I said, since March or probably before. This ain't told us. Now the cat is out the bag because people noticing and people complaining about it, so they can't just keep lying. Right? So what it is you have a reduced fuel efficiency. That's what it is. So supposedly, you'll pay less at the pump, but you're going to need more gas more often. So how's that saving? If I save less at the pump, but I got to go to the pump more, how am I saving money? Don't make sense. But they'll pull that up, the wool over your eye and make you think that you saving money because you're paying less at the pump. Not to mention, but you ain't realize you're at the pump three times a week instead of once or twice. Right? And if you have an older car or something, you know, to just ride around in, you know how we do have something to just get around in, that E15 is going to eat it up. Going to tear that car up, so you got to get a new car soon. So E15 actually, it was, I don't know if it still is, it was illegal to put in a car that was built before 2001. So any car that was made before 2001, it was illegal to put E15 gas in. Right? Because ethanol is a powerful solvent that eats rubber fuel lines, attacks water, causing your engine to choke, and corrodes steel gas tanks from the inside out, clogs your filters, and causes vapor locks. Automakers have warned in the past that this could cost a customer up to $4,000 in repairs. The corn ethanol lobby has spent $187 million buying influence in Washington and have received over $20 billion in taxpayer subsidies. This is what's happening now. Like I said, this is what's happening. So if you got an older car, that E15 finna eat that engine up, and you're gonna be on the side of the road and have to get a newer car. And that's what they want. They want you to get a newer car, which is gonna be my next topic I'm getting to in a second. Why they want you to get a newer car. But it's all a play. This ain't happening just by design. It ain't happening by accident. like my old lady used to say all the time, ain't nobody stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. This ain't just happening. Yeah, it's all a play to set up the next thing, set up the next thing. That's how they do. But as always, we playing checkers instead of playing chess like they playing, right? So this is what's going on now. They got the E15 gas they finna put in your car, which, like I said, if you got anything before 2001, it's finna tear that up. So eventually you got to get a newer car, which is crazy. Okay. Like I said, which leads me to my next topic. The government has passed a law that any car made after 2026 has built-in AI, and a kill switch, basically. Meaning they can shut you down anytime they feel like it. So now it makes sense why they putting this E15 gas out to eat up these older cars made before 2001, right? So now you got to go get a newer car, and you ain't going to get no 2010, 2015. You can go to the lot, most likely, and they're going to try to get you in something new, like they always do. Yeah, and once they put you something at 2026, like I said, they got an AI that tracks you, how you drive in there. So if you look away for too long or whatever, it'll shut you down on the freeway wherever you at. Completely. So now your car has to prove how you gonna drive or you can't go nowhere. Also, it's tracking everywhere you go because they got these cameras and all that report soon. It's tracking everywhere you go now. So when you go to the dispensary, when you're creeping to your boo house, and you're going, and you ain't supposed to be there, and all these other things you're doing that you ain't supposed to be doing, all that's being documented now. Sound like digital tags to me. That's what it sound like to me. Like, come on now. So this is why they switching to that gas, which is gonna cause everybody to have to get rid of their older cars and ride around in these newer cars, which they can just control and shut down at any point they want to. And they're gonna track you, like I said, back in 2021, they passed this back in the infrastructure bill that they passed in 2021. This is when they did all this too now. So this ain't just happened once again. All right, which stated that every car manufactured in 2026 must have advanced impaired driving prevention technology. Yeah, this is what's going on now. But this stuff they slide by us and stuff, and they squeeze in, and we don't even know nothing about it, and we think it's all good, huh? It's all good in the hood, huh? Nah, we in a digital society. They're finna start tracking everything you do.
Everything. No privacy.
None. Big Brother is in full effect, as they say. Remember they used to talk about Big Brother? Yeah, Big Brother is happening now, baby. Yeah. It's on like Pop Kizzy. Yeah. And that's corn. Come on now. It's crazy out here, man. They wilding out here in the streets, B. I'm going to New York on you, son. Real talk, B. Man, the Lawfare Fund. So now, the president, Mr. Trump, has sued the IRS, which is controlled or headed by his attorney, who's the acting attorney general. And he decided to settle with his client for $1.8 billion in taxpayer dollars. Now, he sued the IRS for $10 billion, they said, and they said it was a baseless lawsuit, but his attorney decided, the man who he said kept him out of jail now, is the one who in charge who decided to settle with him for $1.8 billion that they're going to give to the people that did January 6th, they say, that attacked the Capitol January 6th, because they were treated wrong, they were wrongfully convicted and treated wrong. Damn, black people been wrongfully treated wrong forever. We still can't get a dime. Like, what the fuck? What's happening here? Like, what am I missing? What? Then they say anybody can apply, but they're gonna decide who's basically who can qualify. I bet. That sounds real convenient. So that means who y'all want to get it gonna get it, and who y'all ain't. Y'all gonna give some BS reason why they shouldn't get it. And that's just gonna be it, huh? Like, come on, man, what's happening here? What? How is it? And nobody gonna say nothing? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Like, what's happening here, yo? Like, we're just gonna speed back like this ain't happening, huh? Like this is crazy, yo. Crazy. Hold on, let me see what else. Oh, also in the settlement was that nobody, the President Trump or his family members can't be audited either. That's also in the settlement now. He agrees to this now. This is what the dude agreed to. Why he out here making all these doggone trades and pumping companies up? He'll buy stock in the company, and then next thing you know, he'll approve for him to get something in China, or approve for him to get this, approve for him to get that, as soon as he invests in them. Or he'll just invest in a company like Dell and go online and go on and do a press conference and say, go out and buy Dell.
Right.
Then they lock Walter Stewart up for that. When they trying to take Nancy Pelosi down for that? Like, what's happening here, yo? This is insane. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, no? That made me think about dead presidents when Cleon cut old boy head off in the woods. That's all he gonna say to him? and the sergeant's like, all right, we're moving out. That's all he gonna say? So ain't nobody gonna say nothing. That's all you gonna say? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, huh? We just gonna act like this ain't happening and just keep on moving, huh?
Wow.
Keep on rolling. It's crazy. Insane. Reparations for white people once again. Just like back in 1862 when Abraham Lincoln gave reparations to the slave owners because they lost their slaves. Gave them $300 per slave because they lost their slaves. They ain't get a slave, nothing. Get the hell on. Yeah, that's it. Get the hell on. That's what you get. Right. Get the hell out my face. That's what you can get.
Get on away from here.
Yeah, that's it. Figure something out. You can't read, ain't you even passed the mailbox your whole life, but now, hell, get out here and go figure it out. Make it make sense now. Somebody tell me something. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. Man. Let's get to some paper. Let's get to the funds. Because apparently that's what it's about. That paper. This is how you become a millionaire with $500 to $600 a month. First off, you invest in the S&P 500, which is giving an average return of 10%. Regardless of what happens, S&P returns, baby, 10% annually. Come on now. Rain, sleet, or snow, hook or crook, S&P's returning, baby, 10%. 10.5 actually, but we're just going to say 10 just for farts and giggles. You dig what I'm saying? We're moving on. Number 2, find a low-cost index fund like Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO. There's a few other ones that contain the S&P 500 too, but, find your low-cost index fund to invest it in. Boom. Number 3, you buy 1 share a month for $500 or $600. In less than 30 years, you will have around $1,184,356 with only putting in $216,000 of your own money over that time. You can go to investor.gov and use their compound interest calculator, and that will show you the exact numbers and how your stuff line up and how long it'll take you to get there. But like I said, that right there is how you can become a millionaire off $500 or $600 a month. You just got to do it, people. It ain't a lot. You just got to put the work in and let it compound and let it get that time in there. Time in the market is the most important thing. The most important thing. Let it marinate. You dig what I'm saying? Hey. Just tell you like I tell you now. Hey, you don't got to do it. Just give you what I give you, Okay. These are 3 banks not to use in 2026. And why? Come on. Number 1, Bank of America.
Oh, damn.
Even though they have cut the overdraft fee to $10, they still charge $12 a month just to have your money anyway. In there. So you paying $12 a month just for them to keep your money in there, and they paying you 0.01 back on that money. That don't make sense to me. That makes sense to you? I'm just saying. Number 2, Chase. Yeah. Chase Total Checking. They charge $12 a month while paying you 0.01% on your money. Every online bank now has 75,000 free ATMs. So, you want an online account, you can go to 75,000 different free ATMs. They got to pay no fee. Number 3, Wells Fargo, who charges a $10 monthly fee and still charges $35 for overdraft fee, while Bank of America and other banks have dropped their fee to $10. So those are 3 banks right there. If you still with in 2026, you might want to leave, and then if you don't have an account, you don't want to open one there for those reasons. You dig what I'm saying? You want your money to be safe and grow money, not you just giving them money. Also, your bank could be charging you this fee, and you don't even know it. See, most of the time we get them statements, and we only open them up, we take them and just throw them to the side, or we make glance at them, whatever, and that be it. Nah, you can start reading them statements. Because when you check your statement and you see a charge called NSF fee, that means the bank is charging you $35 because they declined the transaction. Most major banks supposedly stopped this in 2022, but some banks still do it. So if you ain't checking them statements and catching that, they charge you $35 left and right for charges that they're declining. That it's not your fault. You got the money in there and they declining it for whatever reason, and they charge you $35 fee for that. That ain't your fault. But that's how they get you, because you ain't checking your statements. So you gotta check them statements, because you could be getting charged for that and don't even know it. And I'm gonna let you know. I'm just saying, straight no chase, gonna let you know now. I just do what I can, man. Do what I can. They got a new report called the Education Scorecard. Shows that reading scores are down 83%. Are down in 83% of school districts in the U.S. Okay, yeah. It shows that the reading scores are down 83% of school districts in the U.S. over the last 10 years, and math scores have dropped in 70% of the school districts. The report says there are a couple of factors to blame. Social media, for one. 46% of teens said that they are online constantly, and 30% said they never or hardly ever read for fun. People not reading. That's what's going on. These kids not reading. Then they said chronic absences are a problem. So kids ain't in school now? I don't understand that, because the majority of kids ain't in school. How y'all teaching? And then,
They ain't in school.
well, most classrooms complaining about overcrowdedness. So how they overcrowded if they ain't in school? So I think that's a cop-out right there. I don't know if that's an excuse talking about the kids ain't in school. Now they in school. They might not be learning anything while they in there now. Which ain't necessarily y'all fault, because they don't want to do their work or whatever, but I don't think all the kids is not going to school. Now, some of them ain't, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. I ain't in the schoolhouse, like my aunt would say. So y'all let me know. But apparently they ain't teaching and learning shit. So this is insane. And this is over the last 10 years. So this is before COVID. Because this is back from 2015, 2016. So yeah, COVID went to 2019. So this is before COVID even hit. So you can't even say it's just a product of COVID.
Right. And if you ain't learning, if you ain't reading or English and math, what you going to school for? What are you learning? Social studies?
How you learning anything if you can't read? How you learning anything if you can't read?
You can't read. Right.
Make it make sense. I'm just saying. That is insane.
Wow.
Insane. Man, I seen shout out the club with Nightcap, Uncle Shay and Ocho and the boys and Joe Johnson. See, they was talking about that Mayweather said he lost $175 million. You see that?
No.
Yeah, so he lost $175 million. Said a close friend ran a year-long scheme that drained his bank account and investments, pawned his jewelry off, and I guess took his private jet. He can't find a private jet. How you lose a private jet? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I ain't got that much money to know about a private jet, so don't ask me. But apparently he can't find the jet. So yeah, this friend, whoever this is, it was a good friend. I tell you that. They had a lot. They was real close. I tell you that. Okay. So he had him signing some stuff or whatever. He didn't know what he was signing. He's real trusting of this guy, whoever he is. But yeah. My thing on that, Unc was on, I'm on, is he said he had $100 million worth of jewelry. $100 million worth of jewelry. What in the hell do you need $100 million worth of jewelry for? This is for young people to just learn. That is stupid and a waste of money. Because no way you'll get anywhere close to what it's worth back. No. So you just wasted all that money. And the guy went and pawned $100 million worth of jewelry and got $13 million back for it. $100 million? Now, it wasn't his money, so he came up.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. But just the principle of it, $100 million worth of jewelry was only worth $13 million when he pawned it and sold it back. So if that don't ring a bell in y'all head and let y'all know that is insane, you waste your money on that, continue to waste your money on that damn sure hit a light bulb in my head. The what? That's $100 million and you went back and got 13? That's a big difference. Like, and he spent it proudly too, grinning and skinning. I'm talking. Happy to give him his money. He doing it big, right? Now you need them funds now, and the Miss Meal cramp's about to hit you. Cause I don't care how much money you get. You lose 175 mil, you sick. I don't care what nobody say.
That ain't $175.
Man, what? That is insane. But yeah, come on, people. Let's be smart around money, young people. Come on, man. Y'all don't need to know all that much in jewelry. Get you a nice little chain or whatever, and that'd be it. You ain't got to have all these different and all that. Come on, man. That's insane. Insane. Man, I saw this right here too. This was crazy. Always, ladies, always, and my people always get multiple opinions when y'all go to the doctor. This lady was told she had to end her pregnancy and have a hysterectomy. Which y'all know that hysterectomy, if you don't know, women can't have no more kids after that. So the fertility is gone when they had a hysterectomy. So she was told she had to end her pregnancy. She was pregnant and told she had to end her pregnancy and have a hysterectomy. And a black doctor removed the 27-pound fibroid, which was in the way, was why they said she had cancer pregnancy and have hysterectomy, because she had a 27-pound fibroid in her stomach. Yeah, it was huge. And a black doctor took the fibroid out and saved the baby and saved her fertility. Also, non-white patients are 50% more likely to receive invasive surgery. So this goes back to, once again, when they talk about the black fertility rate and how they do this to these women, these black women, and kill their reproductive organs and stuff out so they can't reproduce in the long run. Once again, this is all part of the plan. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta get multiple opinions. And don't just take what they tell you. And you got to have this surgery. Like I said, non-white patients are 50% more likely to receive invasive surgery. So they offering the whites the non-invasive surgery, but they're gonna offer you invasive surgery where they're just gonna kill, well, you can't have no more babies. That's just it, huh? And you supposed to just accept that because it's the doctor and roll with it, right? Yeah. Nah, that's how they do. There's one girl I seen, she had a video say they was trying to put her baby on some kind of medication, talking about cause she smoked marijuana. And the girl ain't never smoked no marijuana. They just assumed that because she was black. And so when she finally proved that she didn't really smoke no marijuana, they didn't know that they made a mistake. No, you didn't. Y'all just assumed, y'all stereotyped her and then try to put her baby on the stuff, and then come on, man. Now you're gonna try to backpedal. Don't backpedal. No. That's what you said. That's what you said. But yeah. So yeah, get these multiple opinions, because this is the play they playing on us. Like, come on now. This is what's going on, baby, in these hospitals. So please get multiple opinions, ladies, and my people. Man. Ooh. Once again, this Chud the Builder. Still in the news, huh? Now you got this cocksucker Myron. I don't know what he is, Indian, Hindu, whatever, but he want to be white so bad. He still got calm on his breath out here talking about some doggone Chud the Builder was feared for his life. This what kills me about when white people approach black people and stuff go down, then they say that they feared for their life. I ain't never approached nothing I was scared of in my life. So how you approaching something and then talking about you scared? You approach them, and then when shit go left, it was I feared for my life. You approach them. Like, you approach them. Like, but make it make sense. How you approaching me and you fear for your life? Then you got this cocksucker Myron, they're just talking about with academics, and he's just defending this and talking about it's just words, and y'all shouldn't get offended by words. If words make you want to fight like that, well, first of all, if you supposed to have black friends, like a lot of them love to say, and you love black people and all that, why would you want to say something that's offensive to me or gonna hurt me? Why do you want to say that? Back in my day, we growing up, everybody used to say the F word about gay people. Right. That was commonly said. Right. It was nothing for us to say that, right? But it's offensive to them. And me having gay friends and family members, I don't say it. I don't want to say it because I know it's going to offend the people I care about and my actual friends or whatever. But y'all turn around and say it's just a word. Y'all want to say it so bad. Why? Why is it so important to y'all to say that word? For what reason? But then when I walk around calling you a cocksucker, you get mad now. Well, make it make sense. I'm just saying. It's just words, right?
Right. It's words.
Yeah. A cock is a chicken, right? So I can say cocksucker all day long. There's nothing derogatory about that. You're a chicken sucker, a cocksucker. It's all good, right? So from now on, that's what they're gonna be called, cocksuckers. Since y'all want to say what y'all want to say, I'm gonna say that then. All right, cool. Mr. Myron, we come on your breath. Well, yeah, shout out to you. One of the biggest out here, because you just got, oh boy, just all in you. Did you have your knee pads out when you got on the mic or what? Man, did you dust them off? Like, come on, man, really? And to his case now, they heard some betting company trying to bail him out now. That's just for publicity though. But if they do, he still got to be on an ankle bracelet, and he can't be on social media. He can't do any interviews, and he's still only on bail until trial. So even if he does pay the $1 million that he ain't gonna get back to get out like a fool, he still got to go to trial. And ain't no self-defense when you approach them. You can't incite a fight or issue and then say, oh, I defended myself. You incited it. If you'd have took your raggedy ass in the courthouse and did what you had to do and gone home, this would have been a problem. But no, you wanted some content, right? You got some too, didn't you? You got it. Yeah. Now you got a 9-inch slong in your face in the cell now. How about that? How's that? I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Either you feared for your life or you didn't, but I ain't never approached nothing I was scared of. I'm just saying. Now, somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe y'all have. Maybe y'all approach things y'all are scared of. But I'm just saying, it's very convenient that y'all approach and then say, oh, I feared for my life. That's all I'm saying. That ain't going to work this time. We all saw what happened. We all know it was outside the courthouse. So regardless of whether he wrestled up the money to bail out, and they said he couldn't use that GoFundMe money to bail out either. But if he come up with it, he still got to go to trial. So trust me, this is only the beginning. And I ain't even gonna say that. Just know, Myron, if I see you, I want to have some words with you. I want to have a conversation. Now, how that conversation gonna end is gonna be determined on you, but I would like to have a conversation. That's all. That's all. Man, whew. Man. This is crazy right here. Now we got this situation out here in Fort Wayne, Indiana at the Tim Hortons. You know what Tim Hortons is? Tim Hortons is a restaurant. I never been there because I never been in Indiana, but I don't know where they located at as far otherwise in Indiana, but they making news now because, you know, it was a big incident in there. So apparently at the Tim Hortons, it was a 71-year-old lady who ended up getting beat to death in the Tim Hortons, right? Now, there's been a lot of controversy. There's a video out on it. The young lady's been in the news all out there, and the lady's daughter's in the news pleading and stuff. And I'm going to get into that too. But so there's a video out. So what happened is apparently this lady, she pulls up to get some coffee or getting something from the Tim Hortons, whatever they sell in there. At the drive-thru, they messed up the order or whatever, like most fast food places does. Lady comes inside. She's fussing with the girl or call herself reprimanding the girl or whatever. It don't look like the girl is really coming back at her like that, but she's giving it to the girl. They say the girl is 17 that she's going at it with. So as she's talking to the girl's behind the counter. She's in the lobby. She's standing right there by the thing though, but she didn't walk behind the counter. She's standing there. Another girl comes and walks in between, cuts in between them and tries to like back her up. So when she does that, the lady, well, first she's standing there, she puts her hands up on her like this, and the lady's reaching around her, pointing at the girl, saying whatever she's saying. So then the lady comes back and pushes her off her basically. So then the girl rushes her, and they start fighting, they all in the lobby and all that. Beats the lady up or whatever, the lady get up, end up having a heart attack and dying, right? A lady at the hospital, right? Now, people are talking about it was justified because she came in there and she got in her face and she did this, she that. First of all, whatever happened to respecting your elders? Has that just concept is just completely going out the window, huh? We just don't, like, just to the point where I'm not gonna hit this 71-year-old lady. Like, we don't think that, huh? That's not a thought that comes in our head. Like, I'm not gonna jump on this 71-year-old lady. I'm not gonna beat her up. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care what she say or do in here. This lady's 71 years old. This is an easy win for me, and I can seriously hurt this lady. So why would I do that? So when nobody thinks that, huh? That's out the window, huh? She shouldn't have came in there like that, and she was this, and she's a 71-year-old lady. Yeah, she probably set in her ways, and she probably talking trash or whatever. So what? Then as a worker there, you ain't never supposed to get into it with no customer. You ain't supposed to come out. I don't care what the customer going off saying. You ain't supposed to come out into the lobby and fight no customer. She ain't come behind the counter. You came out into the lobby and went at it with the lady. Like, what is happening here, yo? And people are justifying this, talking about, nah, that lady should have acted right. And she showed her ass. Yeah, she talked trash. She was talking shit, whatever. She shouldn't have been doing that. Yeah, whatever. But now when you beat the lady up, like, come on, what? Like, this is insane, yo. Like, a 71-year-old, then the daughter on the news pleading, why you went up there and told this girl up? Because me personally, I don't understand this, yo. I don't get this, Vic. I don't understand this. People do stuff to people and their family, and they just let it ride. Every time somebody do something, I'm gonna do something. You ain't gonna worry about that because I'm getting her. When she get off, I'm going up there. Point blank period. Yeah, and I'm gonna wear her out, and then after that, whatever's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna matter to her because she gonna be got. I'm not gonna sit back and wait for her to do nothing. You done jumped on my mama, and then she died? Oh, you crazy in your head. What? First of all, you just jumped on her, I'm getting you. But yo, she died? Oh yeah, bet. I'm parked outside. Say less. When you come out, I got you. I got you. I promise you. I'm not leaving either. I'm not leaving either. What? I don't get this. It's like this lady, I seen the video where this lady, she had a son. She said her son was nonverbal. He went to school and he had dreads, so she put a camera in his head. He had been getting abused at school. I guess she couldn't prove it. She put a camera in his head, and it was a white dude calling him a nigger and abusing him and talking. Yeah. And she come up to the school pleading for the school to do something. Where's his daddy at? And tell me his daddy said she should send him to a different school. Why is he not up here? What is happening here? I need action. I don't need y'all to do nothing. Where he at? Where he at? Matter of fact, I just want to talk to him. I just want to have a conversation with him, that's all. Yeah, matter of fact, I just want to holler at him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't need y'all to do nothing. You hear me? Where he at? And see, God know what he be doing though, because stuff don't happen like this don't happen to my family and stuff like that, because I don't give a damn. I'm all in. I'm shutting it down. And whatever happened to me gonna happen to me, but you gonna get got. It ain't gonna matter to you, because I'm gonna get you. Now, whatever happened to me gonna happen, but nah, you ain't gonna just do that to my peoples, and that's just gonna be it. Oh, the justice system didn't work out. Okay. Well, trust me, the mental system gonna work out. I'll tell you that. The personnel suppressor deluxe will be on deck. You hear what I'm saying? Personnel suppressor deluxe. Come on, not just the suppressor, but the deluxe will be on deck. Like, this is crazy. Yo, lady, 71 years old, and y'all justifying this girl jumping on her. I don't get that, yo. That is like insane, yo. Like, what do you get from beating this old lady up? That's a win. I whooped her. Like, she's 70. You should have whooped her. Like, right. It's crazy. 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 Insane, bro. It's the world we live in now, man. Yeah. Just like, this always trips me out, too. As soon as you make a post about black unity, like off the Bike Week post I made, I was like, we need to link up and stop dealing with being scammed, charge $1,000 extra per night to go to the same room that everybody else being charged for. Different BS like that. But as soon as you make a post about that, about black unity coming together, it's always a white person come talking about you preaching division and you shouldn't be saying that type of stuff in the video and we should all come together. But I never see y'all in the videos when y'all white people make these racist videos and posts. I never see y'all in the comments of them saying they preaching division and why they not talking about everybody being together. I never see that. But as soon as a black person make a post saying that, they come in the comments like you preaching such division. Nah, I'm preaching for my people, and why the hell is you even here? What's happening here? Nothing here pertains to you. So why are you here? Go police your people, because you seem not to want to police them, but you want to police us. Make it make sense. Go police them. That same rhetoric you speak to me, spit it to them. That's who need to hear it, not us. Like, I never understood. They love to come with that though, all the time, and I never see that. Never. All I see is like minds in there, and the ones who don't think like it just don't say nothing because they don't want them to turn on them.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Diabolique. Man, I know you heard about them 1,000 or 100 hikers that was stuck on Mount Everest. I think it was 100. I think it was climbing over the different bodies and stuff that's all up there and stuff. You know what it costs to go to Mount Everest?
Yep.
I didn't know that. It costs $70,000 to $150,000 to climb Mount Everest per person. Paying to die. That's insane. Mind you, his bodies froze all up and down. As you climbing over, it said it would be too much for them to try to bring the bodies down. So they just leave them up there. Preserved, too, because it's cold. So they preserve just laying there. Then they say there's buzzers that come and just pick all the eyes out. So there's a bunch of bodies up there with no eyes. Just laying and looking at you. While you climbing, you paid all this money to climb up here in freezing cold.
So you step over that to keep going.
Swear, boy. People with money just need something to just make it interesting, huh? Life ain't interesting enough, huh? You gotta find something just like seriously.
With money, they got it.
Hey, Vic, 10 people died doing this. You wanna go do it, man? Like, what the hell? Right. That is insane. And I'm gonna pay $100,000 to go do it. Make it make sense. First of all, you gotta pay to get the permit to go. It's like $16,000, $17,000 for your permit for you to go. Then you gotta pay the tour guide like $50,000, $20,000, something like that, depending on how good they are. Right. So you can get your sucky one and really die fast for cheaper. But if you want to try to kind of make it at least to the doggone middle or something, then you gotta pay more money. Crazy.
Oh man.
Crazy. Man, all my ladies. Man, I've been seeing this. I've seen a lot of women saying this online, and I've been seeing a lot of women doing this online. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of my opinion, information, and what I know about men about it. Dating multiple men publicly is not going to get you settled down. But I see a lot of women advocating that date them all, girl, and and all that they advocating, which are single women, which I never understood that all these single women giving advice about relationships, but y'all can't keep a man to get a man. How y'all giving somebody else advice? And why are y'all even listening to them? But if they pretty, they can settle anything. You know that. So, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan is a sister product of that. Well, she had everybody thinking she was a doctor, but anyway. Well, Cheyenne Bryan, my bad. But anyway. But yeah, so I see a lot of girls be posting that they dating this one, I'm dating that one, and this one brought me flowers, and this one didn't do this, and this one didn't do that. And it's like, so you think any of those guys are going to take you seriously? Because men are very territorial and competitive. I'm going to tell you right now. And one thing about men, we don't want no girl to be our woman that everybody else talking about they didn't have or they didn't see. We want to walk in with our girl and everybody be like, damn, who that? Damn, where you get her from? Damn, that's old girl, man. Man, please, man. Mike and them and doggone and Dennis and them was all in that, man. Please, man. Men hate that. So anytime you outwardly just dating, men want you, when a man holler at you and we talk about we go for the kick it, a man wants you to be about them. That's what they want. If you even talking to other guys or whatever, okay, yeah, I'm not taking her seriously. She back on the, yeah, I get with her, but yeah, she ain't serious about me, so I ain't trying to wife her. That's how men think. This is what I'm giving you from a man's perspective. I've talked to plenty of men. I grew up with a lot of men, all that. Now this is what we think, how we are. We don't want that. So you out there doing that, that's not gonna get you caught. I'm just letting you know. Now you can date, you can get things probably, and you can have a good time. If that's what you out there to do, then do that. But if you're looking at eventually settle down, get married, have a man, a family and all that, that's not gonna get that. I'm just here to tell you. Because like I said, men are very territorial and competitive. So yeah, I ain't trying to, we'll have fun. Yeah, we'll knock it down. We'll kick it a little bit, yeah. But I'm not trying to have nothing to walk around my arm talking about this my lady and every time Dick and and Jerome over there, they knocked her down. They skinning and grinning and talking about how they used to do it. Nah. What? You sick? Cause a man want to brag about his lady. You want to brag with it. You see what I got? Yeah. Yeah, you see me? Yeah. Cats looking at you like, yo. Yeah. He like, yeah. Not when they over there giggling and hell no. Are you crazy? Yeah, what? He think he got him something to look at him. You know the line? Vic, you done heard it before? Please. You done heard it before? Yeah. Look at her. He think he got something too. Look, man, please. Man, so-and-so had her. I had her doing so-and-so. And they always gonna tell it, didn't I? They're gonna tell exactly the dirtiest and nastiest they had her doing now. They're gonna get all that to her, yeah.
Perfect time.
Oh, yeah, please. Man, I had her. She was doing so-and-so and so, please. On the regular. Yeah, he think man, please. I don't care how long ago it was. They're gonna throw that in there now.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little advice, though. Hey, y'all can do what y'all want as always. Just give what I can give you. I'm here, I might as well, right? Man, did you know that air was free at the gas stations? Air for your tires?
Not all of them.
Yeah, it was. They used to have, it should still, it probably still is if you go in and ask, but most people don't ask. It used to be a sign on the pump that used to say, free air with gas, with purchase of gas, but you got to go in there and tell the cashier to turn the pump on. So see what they did was, because people used to come up to the gas station and just get air and not get gas because they had the air just free. So they put the money on it, that it cost 99 cents, 50 cents or whatever. But you still can go tell that cashier and they're still supposed to come out and cut it on if you buy gas.
The purchase of gas.
Yeah. Now if you just come get air, then yeah, but if you buy gas, air is supposed to be free.
I didn't even know.
See, you ain't know that. See, so you all this time you've been paying for it. Because more people see the price on there, they just pay the price, put a little dollar in, 50 cents, going about their business. Right. But now, if you get gas, that air supposed to be free. Yeah, so next time you go get some gas, if you need some air, you get some gas, say, hey, I need you to come cut this pump on, baby. I gotta get pumped up. Pump it up. Come on now. Yeah, I just bring you little things that you may not know. You may not know that you can use. That's all I try to do, man. That's why you gotta get on the Patreon to see full episodes, so you might miss something. I might not put it out in the clip. You never know. And we giving away the free Bluetooth tumblers if you join the Patreon too. That's coming too. Like I said, I meant to have one on deck. I ain't got one there, but next week I'm gonna have one so y'all can see them. They on deck, play your music, the big tumbler cups, all that we giving them away for free. So hey, but air is also free. So you get your gas, hey, tell them go in and say, hey, I need some air. I paid for the gas. The petroleum has been purchased. Man, did you know that the Supreme Court now have ruled that now it's illegal to be homeless? Yeah. The Supreme Court ruled that a state law criminalizing homelessness is not unconstitutional. So now if you're homeless, they can lock you up now. The way they done raised prices and got houses unaffordable and wage ain't raised yet, they ain't paying you no more money. But now if you ain't got nowhere to stay, then they locking you up. Which is more money they gonna get for having you in the prison system, and they're gonna put you to work for that free labor that we talked about last week, the sweat equity. Right? This is what's going on now, people, and everybody just beating about like it nothing happened. Yeah. If homeless now is a crime. So if you don't got nowhere to stay now, you're going to jail. And it's illegal to sleep in your car too. So you can't even sleep in your car. I don't care if you still paying payments on it, you own it, whatever. No, you can't sleep in there. That's illegal. Some states will let you sleep up to 4 hours. After that, you got to get up and go. But yeah, for the most part, it's illegal to sleep in your car. So if you ain't got a house now, your ass is grass, and they the lawnmower. They locking you up. Insane, yo. It's crazy. How you not gonna pay us no money, enough wages to have a house? You gonna raise the prices of a house, not pay us enough to afford a house, and then lock us up for not being able to afford a house? This is America, people. It's great, right? It's great. Is it great again yet? Somebody let me know. He's doing a bang up job, right? I'm just saying, though. Let me know. How that even make sense? Because I always thought 1 and 1 was 2. Now it seems like it's 3 now. I don't know. Somebody let me know something. Something ain't adding up. All I'm saying, something like my mama said, something in the milk ain't clean. That's all I'm saying. Something in the milk ain't clean, baby. Somebody tell me something. And you know you don't want spoiled, dirty milk. So somebody let me know something, please. Anything you need me to go over? Anything you want me to touch on again? Y'all let me know. See what they got for me over there.
Just all shouts. That's all.
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. You know, there's no me without you, so I love you for being here, baby. Appreciate y'all for joining me in Masterpiece Theater. Somebody asked me something earlier. What did he ask me? He probably done gone now, though. Y'all need me to go over anything, repeat anything, y'all let me know, yeah. Before I get ready to roll. A filter. Oh, the water filter. I mean, I think Brita has a good one. It's a couple of different ones you can look up. Look them up. I mean, look up and decide which one you want, which one's best for you. I'm sure they'll tell you what they all do and which ones work best. But yeah, get rid of them plastic water bottles, y'all. Cut that, because like I said, they birth defects, cancer, they taking us out. So yeah, we got to stop that. Cut that. Effective immediately. Get you one of them water filters and then purify your water at the house. Like I said, you already cooking with it, washing with it, brushing your teeth with it anyway. The only thing you're not doing is drinking it when you drink water, because you drink it when you brush your teeth, because you can't tell me you ain't swallowing some of that water. So, how we set up for Vanguard. Go to Robinhood, Fidelity, or E-Trade and open up your brokerage account, fund the account, and go buy the stock. Search VOO and buy you a share. And there you go. It's in your portfolio. You have your share, my brother. Nobody got nothing over here, huh? That's it? All right. Nobody else ain't got nothing. We get ready to wrap it up here. Give them a few more minutes, see what they're going to say. Got anything? But yeah, like we was talking about earlier, though, quick caveat on that. Like, yeah, I think that personally, like I said, I've always thought that we're one of the, we've always been taught that we're the most advanced civilization, and before us was cavemen. Nah, I think we might be one of the least advanced civilizations that have built here. Like I said, the world has ended 2 or 3 different times already. And why we don't make no more big monuments and all that like they used to? We can't recreate the pyramids. We can't recreate none of all this stuff they got, all these monuments around the world. I don't know exactly. When was the Washington Monument made? When they make that? Like I said, the Statue of Liberty was made by somebody else, another country, and gave to us as a gift. I ain't never seen nothing like that made in my lifetime and give to nobody else, or just made, period. You go across the world, you got all these big statues of all these Roman emperors and this one and that one still around. Why ain't none of that been made in our lifetime? Why they just stop making that stuff if we so advanced? This is always questions I've had, like, because I ain't never seen it. Maybe in my life, I was born in 85. So maybe you were born for 85, maybe you seen it. And you know about this stuff. They built some more stuff or have built since then. But in our lifetime, I ain't seen none of this stuff built. But we supposed to be so advanced. What is it about the Washington Monument?
Started in 1848,
See what I'm saying?
finished in 1884.
You see what I'm saying? So there you go. So in 1800. So
Not since 1800.
no, so we ain't built no monuments or nothing since the 1800s, but we supposed to be the most advanced civilization. Make it make sense now. They got the Great Wall of China, all these different big old structures and monuments and stuff that they have built in the past that we can't duplicate now. But we supposed to be the most advanced civilization. So like I said, I don't believe that. I believe we're one of the least advanced civilizations, to be honest with you. But everybody let me know what y'all think. Everybody has an opinion on it. I mean, that's just my take on it, because like I said, we have never created anything like they used to create back in the past in my lifetime. Not that I know, like I said, if y'all know something, let me know. Like, if I'm missing something, hey. Ain't nobody commenting nothing, so y'all must don't know nothing.
Even the Statue of Liberty was 1800s.
I knew that was back in the day, because like I said, that was a gift from France or somebody to us or whatever. Which you build something like that and give it away, that means you can do more or you got more. Personally, I think. But they ain't heard nothing about none of that since then. So, but we got smartphones though. Yeah, we got so much technology, right? Come on, man. It's like the alien disclosure where everybody's still just talking. Show me an alien. No, I don't want to see no more white people on that talking about we was down in the bunker and I saw them and we had this. I don't want to see no more of that. Show me a green or gray alien. You told me there's four. They say there's 4 types of aliens. They say you got the grays, the Atlanteans, the reptilians, and the insectoids. So show me one of the 4. That's it. Just show me one of the 4. You ain't got to show me all of them. Just show me one of the 4. I don't want to see another white person on a doggone podcast on TV talking about what they seen or what they were privy to. Because I want to see it at this point. Just like. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I'm sick of it. Just show me the aliens. Damn, I'm sick of it. At this point, I ain't even gonna be too intrigued. I'm just be like, what's up? Oh, okay, cool. They are real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Appreciate y'all for joining me in Masterpiece Theater as always. I love you. There's no me without you. So you can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you, and I thank you. This has been Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell, your #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell, also known as Bliss, which I will be going by soon. Guess we've decided that now. So, yeah. We will be going by the name Bliss from now on. Jesse Mitchell is going to be retired to government. Stay tuned, baby. Coming to the city near you, baby. You never know where you're going to see me. Hey, holler at me if you see me. I'm very, personable. Stay tuned, baby. I love you. Join the Patreon, too.